Amerasinghe. I'm a digital media strategist and a brand consultant. My Instagram handle goes as sachi.amerasinghe.
Hi, my name is Dinuk Amerasinghe. I'm a professional rugby player. I'm into logistics and e-commerce. My Instagram handle goes as Dinuk Amerasinghe __. Hi, I'm Dinuk.
Hi, I'm Sachi,
And you're watching #Generation.
Social media influencer is actually a job nowadays where you get paid for promoting products and services. I know a lot of people think it's cliche, but I think actually to become a social media influencer, you need a lot of energy and creativity. So as much as it's cliche, I think it's also something really nice to do.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with her on that because I think a social media influencer, somebody who actually has a good connection with top brands, and they influence people and they recommend certain products for others to buy or basically follow. Yeah, so I think that a social media influencer is also someone who is a very creative person as well. So yeah.
It's quite important to me because my bread and butter is social media, being a digital strategist. It's so important, and also I use social media to check news and for my research, to check latest fashion and lifestyle and skincare trends.
Social media is also important to me to connect with people, with friends, with family, and also social media helps me to be up to date on the latest news and trends.
I'm not an influencer per se, but I'm quite active on social media because I like to spread happipiness and joy, and I like to keep in touch with people. So that's one reason I'm quite active on social media, especially with my gym stories.
Yes.
Yeah.
So for me, of course, I wouldn't call myself a social media influencer per se, because I basically would love to post and inspire people and motivate people through my lifestyle and through my sport. So since I'm a professional rugby player, that is something I like to do on my social media.
Yes, I'm quite responsible because every brand or service that I endorse are ones that I actually use, that I'm happy about, and so I want to share it with my followers and I want to spread the word. So I can say that I'm quite responsible when it comes to all the products and services that I promote.
Yeah, I mean, I would agree with her on that as well, but along with that, I also would try to be more health conscious and environmentally responsible as well if I'm promoting something. So yeah.
Well, it has its 50-50 both sides, but I think it's always good to be real and to be who you are on social media. That being said, I think as long as it doesn't cause you any harm or the people who are watching you any harm, as long as the outcome is good, yes, it's okay to be transparent.
I too agree with that, and also too much, I mean, there's always a saying that too much of everything is bad. So I think a balance in both, is the key for this. Yeah.
I follow Dr. Mindy Pelz. She's a doctor in America. She talks a lot about women's nutrition and how to balance your hormones and the cycles and how to take care of your mental health and how to take care of yourself as a woman. So I'm a big fan of Dr. Mindy Pelz. And also I follow this Brazilian blogger, Camila Coelho. She's amazing. She has beautiful locations where she goes on holidays, and then I like how she dresses, and she's one of my favorites as well. And the third favorite would be Jen Selter, my all-time favorite fitness model. I have been following her, I think, since, I don't know, maybe 10 years or more. She's the one who inspired me to go to first when I wanted to start gym, because I saw her on social media. She inspired me. So those are my top 3.
So yeah, for me, of course, it'll be Sonny Bill Williams and Brian O'Driscoll, who are 2 of the most elite rugby players in the world. So the reason why I like them and I follow them is because of their playing styles and the way they think in the game. So rugby is more of a thinking sport right now, and the way they run and how they offload, pass, and how they see spot gaps is something that really interests me. So that's the reason why I follow them. My third influencer would be the ATG mentor, also known as Keegan Real. So he is also basically a sports specific fitness coach and a mentor. So I follow him for certain training regimes, and so yeah.
And when it comes to local, we should really mention this, because actually Danu is a real influencer, because back then when he started promoting things on social media, that was long time ago. I don't think Sri Lanka was even introduced to influencing. And it's also Dinuk's way of telling Danu, I won't forget your name.
I won't forget your name, Danu, don't worry. So I think Danu is actually one of, if you look at the Sri Lankan influencers, I think Danu is one of the top influencers in my book.
Hashtag we got paid to do this.
Hashtag we got paid to do this.
I don't think I feel comfortable posting nudes on Instagram, and also I'm someone who doesn't repost bad news, things about death, negative things. I'm someone who doesn't do that, because I think we already see so many bad things outside, so why should you want to bring to social media?
Yeah, I mean, true, I agree with that as well. I would never post negative things on my social media, so I always try to keep it positive, so that it'll actually help make up a person's day, or maybe inspire them. So I always try to keep things positive on my social media, and never post any nudes, even though I get asked for. but yeah, I don't. So that is something I would not do on the gram. We are going in for a short commercial break.
Stay tuned for more, and you're watching Hashtag Generation.
So here with me is a conch shell, also known as valampuriya in our mother tongue. So this is actually a shell of a snail, quite a large snail actually, found in the Indian Ocean. So fun fact about these things is that this actually brings good luck and success actually to businesses and homes. So,
And if you have it, you might not even get a power cut because you're lucky.
yeah.
Can?
So a fun fact about these things is that this actually brings happiness and joy to the family and the houses, and also brings good luck and success to businesses. So right now with the country in this state, I think a little bit of luck won't hurt. So why don't you actually go down and search this product in Google and find who are the e-commerce platforms that sell this and place your orders now. And yeah, so even if they buy this, there's no way to deliver now.
What?
Why no fuel? So
I
we can in there.
No, don't say that. Are you suffering with flies in your house disturbing you? This is your to-go equipment, the latest mosquito bat with 24 hours of power. And since you have 12 hours of power now, you can charge this within 2 hours and you can use this for the next 24 hours, and mosquitoes and flies won't trouble you again. The first 5 customers will stand a chance to win 50% discount. Order your products now. I think beauty filters are such a cool thing because even if you're not wearing any makeup, you can quickly take your phone out and click a selfie. But the real problem is when you start comparing your actual self to the beauty filter, and it might affect people's self-esteem. But as long as you know where to draw the line, I think in a world of digital, beauty filters are such a great thing.
Yeah, but I mean, for me, of course, beauty filters, I don't use them, but I would use them for just...
and he's so perfect.
For me, it's all about having fun with those, you know, just have a laugh, try out new filters. But some filters really do look good. So, you know, like she very truly said, you know, we should not let that filter kind of get us to compare ourselves with it, you know. But end of the day, it's a fun feature, I would say, in Instagram. And you truly can have a laugh and enjoy using these filters, even if you're having a bad day, to set your mood, right?
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So the first would be actually my bungee jumping experience down in Singapore, in Sentosa Island. So this is where I went with my family, and we had a really good time. So the 4 of us, myself and my 3 brothers, we went up. You know, all of us did the bungee, so it was an amazing experience. So this is one of the top posts of mine. And next would be actually a picture of the whole family. So that is my brother, sister, my wife and my parents. So this is when we went actually down south to Galle. The next would be actually the day I got married, and this is our wedding day.
Which one is this?
So this is also one of the most cherished images in my Instagram. And this is of course the day I proposed to her. It was actually you know, planned the whole proposal in the Mount Lavinia beach on their tower.
And I went 2 hours late.
Yeah, so I had the whole thing planned with the sunset and the camera crew and everything, and she comes late, sun goes down, but still it was a night to remember, and it was a really great day. So the next image would be winning the image with all the trophies, where we won the season this year at Havelock Sports Club. So this is where we won the Clifford Cup after 38 years, and we were runners-up in the league. So all the traditional games we had against Army, CR, we won that year, and it was one of the greatest experiences in my rugby career to be a part of such an amazing team, an amazing leader, actually, and great sponsors, I would say, for that year. So it was a memorable season for me at Havelock Sports Club. And the next would be actually my debut for the national 15s. So it was also one of the greatest memories I've had, playing alongside some amazing athletes. So it was a great experience down there in Chinese Taipei with the team. So yeah, this is also one of the cherished moments and one of the top posts I have on my Instagram.
Okay, so this is one of my favorite pictures. It's taken with one of my dear friends, Nilakshi. This is the time we went to Malaysia and we went to the highest rooftop bar at Marinis on the 57. This is that picture, and you can see the whole of the KL city. It's a beautiful picture. And of course, my second favorite would be, I am not there on this one, but this is my grandparents. I grew up with them, so this is a very dear picture to me because they are not the type of people who will always take pictures. So this is going to be a memorable one, even if they are not here one day. I know this is like a very memorable picture. And third would be, yeah, so this is my high octane gym, my girls powerlifting team. This is a picture taken before our national powerlifting championships. So this is me doing deadlifts with the bar. My trainer Susita is there, and I think I'm deadlifting maybe 95 or 100 kilograms, I can't remember. It's a very memorable picture because this is the only proper picture I have of me here deadlifting. No? Yeah. And the next one would be, yeah, this is from our wedding day. So this is me at the altar, and Dinuk is racing my whale. On our wedding day, I did not want to do a pre-shoot because I wanted Dinuk to see me first as a bride just when I walked down the aisle. So this is a very memorable picture for me. So whenever I have disagreements with you, I look at this. I think of the moment. Okay, and the fifth one is, this is before we got married. This is our trip.
Yes,
we went
actually,
to Singapore. And so there were penguins, so we took this picture there.
Yeah,
and my caption is with my penguin. Yeah, so it's a nice picture. I like it.
So I would like to actually do skydiving, if it's do it for the gram, you know, and go on a IG live maybe. So I've heard that the best place to do it is down in New Zealand. So I would actually like to try skydiving. And I would like to visit the Grand Canyons in Arizona. So that is something I would actually like to go and post something for the gram. And I would also like to
I would want to go to space. Go to space and then get a picture through the space ship window where Earth is in the
background.
Yeah, so that's something I really want to do for this.
For now, you can use the IG filter for that.
And,
there is one where the sky is going on top.
And I would also want to go to the Galapagos Island, where they have the ancient flora and all these back in the days, ancient animals. So Galapagos Island. Take note, Dinuk. I want to go to Galapagos Island.
Okay, I will definitely take note of this.
Yeah.
I would also like to go to Greece though.
Oh yeah, Santorini.
Yeah, that would be a very, very nice experience as well. So yeah, Anything else? Anywhere else you would like to
maybe
visit and do it for the gram?
Africa, safari.
Yes, actually, no, Africa is very nice. Yeah. So yeah, so those are actually the places we would like to go and snap something or go on a live and
take some videos, pictures, and really do it for the gram.
Really do it for the gram.
Yeah.
Yes. All right, so we are going in for a short commercial break, and you're watching
#generation. Welcome back to the show, and you're watching #generation. My top editing app would be Dinuk Amerasinghe, because I always take pictures and tell him to edit them for me. He does really good edits, and I like Facetune. Also, I like. Yeah, that's about, because you edit my pictures, so I would know.
Yeah, for me, of course, what I usually do is I love the iPhone editor, so that does the trick, you know. So apart from that, I use Snapseed and PixArt. So yeah, those are the common editing apps I think we would use to edit images.
Yeah, Dinuk doesn't need Facetune; he's already tuned.
Yeah, so yeah.
I do not have any hashtags because I just post everything just the way it is.
Hashtag
but
rugby
you
life
have,
is one.
you have this
yeah, so hashtag rugby life. So that's for all the rugby posts I post.
Tua Waira, what's that?
Yeah, that's so it's this Maori language. You know, a word used in the Maori language actually for it means actually warrior soul. So Toa Wairoa, so I use that as a hashtag as well whenever I post something rugby related or sports specific, you know. So yeah, so that's one of the few hashtags we use, and then if it's travel, definitely it's travel Sri Lanka or something like that, you know. And if it's again food, so the hashtags differ based on what we post. But yeah, so I try to keep a mix of hashtags rather than stick to a specific few, so that it will actually help gain more reach for the post as well.
IG filter names. My favorite IG filter name.
You have to actually look at the names.
I will give the name. So I really like this filter, but unfortunately I don't use it much because I feel it's very filtery. It's called Bemplina, and I like Kali Glam as well. It's quite subtle, and it gives you a nice smooth good finish as well. But I do not use much beauty filters, to be honest. What about you, Dinuk?
Yeah, I mean, I actually don't use any IG story filters, but if I do, I use it only for my R&R and just to...
So Dinuk's hobby is he takes the phone.
So I would just snap some and send it to her just to annoy her.
Yeah, he sends me, he actually record himself and he WhatsApp to me. I'm like, what are you doing?
Yes, and just to annoy her, you know. And then maybe I'd send some to my friends just to, you know, have fun with them. So yeah, so I just use the IG stories for fun, you know.
Yeah.
I really like the space IG filter. I don't know the name of it, but you know, I like that. And then yeah, a few other fun stuff, you know.
Yeah, and he likes all these singing filters where you can dance.
So where they put your face in to
a
certain filter where you would have like a man or
and his favorite
somebody.
is I'm sexy and I know it.
So I used to do that, and I just send it across, you know. She gets so annoyed and she's laughing at that. Yeah, so basically I use IG filters for fun, and it's very unlikely for me to keep their names actually in mind, so I like to play around with them.
If you want to increase your Instagram engagement, the golden rule, keep posting. Keep posting. Post, not only just stories, because post is what you get more engagement. And when you're posting, make them look pretty. Do not just take a picture and post. Put some color, do a bit of retouch, and make it very appealing to the eyes. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like she said, Instagram is all about how consistently you post. So you have to basically engage and interact with your audience. So posting posts on a regular basis, if you can come up with a plan and post, I think consistency is key. And like she said, the look and feel of things, how well the picture is posted, you know, without just posting for the sake of posting.
Yeah.
You have to always try to make it more attractive and appealing.
That's the important thing.
Yeah, so then when somebody sees it, it kind of stops that person while scrolling and would like to engage with that post or video, whatever you post, right? So that should be something that needs to be considered. And also the usage of hashtags, no? Yeah, hashtags should be used on a regular basis, maybe on all posts you post, so that also gives you a wider reach to other audiences who follow. So now you have the option of following a hashtag as well. So those are, I would say, the three tips I would give when it comes to social media.
I think late night, of course, everyone is asleep. Maybe after 12 is not a great time. But during the time slots of 5 to 8, it's quite good.
Yeah, I mean, like she said, you know,
a lot of people on
during
Instagram
the night,
browsing.
Of course, very less engagement. You wouldn't get much likes or followers if you're looking at. So usually around, I mean, in Sri Lanka, what I've noticed is 5 to 6 is the most ideal time to post something.
Yeah, but if there's power cuts, then
then that's an issue. But now, unfortunately, all that is also fluctuating because of the current country situation with the power cuts. So you never know at the moment. But hopefully, if it was before the power cuts, definitely around 5 and 6 would be the best time to post something.
Oh, actually, Dinuk wakes up with the phone.
But I don't check Instagram, so I try to allocate a specific time for Instagram. If it's 30 minutes or 1 hour a day, I try to allocate that specific time for my Instagram, and then at that point I would scroll, like everything, and then see what's happening with my friends, and try to engage more with my social media platforms, not only Instagram. And then if I have to post anything, I would post it, and if I have anything pre-planned, I would just save it up in the drafts, so whenever I need it, I can just click post.
Yeah, and as for me, at any given time, at least I'll be handling about 3 to 4 minimum corporate accounts or public figure accounts. So for me, I have like the time slot between 11 to 1. I keep that time to plan my grids for each and every Instagram, and I make sure I post them with the hashtags, and then I check the engagement, and I sort of analyze the engagement from the previous post. So after that, I plan the post for the next day. And it goes on. So thank you Hi TV for having me and Dinuk today. Thank you Akalanka and the crew, Dima and the whole Hi TV family. Wherever we see them, they are full of joy, laughter, and they're a lovely bunch.
Yeah,
they're very dear to us.
Yes, thank you so much Danu for having us as well. And I would also like to thank Asanka and his team at Lovi for always supporting. And thank you Radhisi for my outfit, and Sheikh by Shabina for your makeup.
And yeah, it's a great thing that we have a show like this in a world of social media to talk about the latest trends and what each individual think about social media. So thank you everyone for watching the show.
And if you like what you see, please feel free to follow us on Instagram. Sachi.Amerasinghe and Dinuk Amerasinghe.
Yeah, and thank you for all our followers. You guys have been amazing.